Meet the minds behind the magic. See how far Dogs of War has come and find out how you can win 500,000 bull. Let's dive in. Kicking things off, our Director of Operations, Tom, introduces us to Taryn.
Taryn, welcome to the Staff Spotlight. First thing I want to start with is, what is your bull name and why did you choose it?
My bull name is Notable. Obviously, it's a play on the words on being notable. I've always tried to stand out and really make a name for myself and provide value where I think I can provide that value, and not in a way that's just skating by. It's actually doing something that is notable.
So what does a day in the life of Notable look like at Playable Games?
When I first came in, I was doing a lot of social, making sure that we updated our social machine, getting enough content out, strategy. I've now shifted into more influencers and make sure that our influencer marketing is up to scratch, make sure influencers are prepared, outreach, negotiations, proposals.
What's something about your role that people might be surprised to hear?
People don't understand that usually influencer marketing teams are really built out. There are people that specialize in outreach and negotiations. There are people that are doing analytics and tracking. There's a whole lot that goes into influencer marketing, not just, hey, sponsor stream. Hey, that's just like one part of it.
Apart from obviously when I interviewed you, what's your favorite memory so far working with the Playable team?
There's a lot of good memories. A selfish memory was when we finally turned on the social media machine. When I came on, I think we were posting 4 posts a day or something like that. And now we built out a whole machine. And now we're going out with 9 pieces of content at least a day on X. So we've doubled the output and the quality has shot up through the roof as well. So putting all the work for a couple of months to get that machine up and running and then seeing that go live and seeing the analytics come in, that was a very, very good memory. But yes, nothing beats this memory right now here with you, Tom. This is number 1.
Appreciate the clarification. That if someone was to join your team tomorrow, what advice would you give them?
Show a willingness to learn. Let me find out. Figure things out. Show that initiative. And then the number 2 thing, especially in marketing, is micro speed, macro patience. In terms of getting things done, you got to be moving quickly on a day-to-day basis, get things done. Micro speed is essential, but in terms of results, you're not going to see results for a long time. So you need to have macro patience.
Darren, what was the first video game that you ever played and how did it influence you?
Everyone knows Crash Bandicoot. Not many people know that they had on PlayStation 1 a Mario Party style game for Crash. It was called Crash Bash. So me and my brother would play it all the time as a team. And because me and my brother were relying on each other, one of us would fumble and we'd be cussing each other out, fighting each other, there were blood noses, like we would throw, it got crazy. And in the time that we worked together, it was like, oh, the success and it was fun. Simple games, you don't need crazy games to do well. They just need to be fun and create a strong emotion in a room. But yeah, Crash Bash, underrated game.
If you could swap jobs with anyone else on the team for a day, who would it be and why?
I would love to do Leo's job. So Leo does a lot of the creatives for marketing. If my entire job was to focus on creating images, especially with AI now of noble, bellable, and creating this atmosphere, I would have so much fun.
What fuels your work day? Are we talking Red Bulls, coffee?
I've actually been on a bit of a health kick. So my diet's been super strict, but the only way I get through the super strict diet is every single morning. I wake up at 5 a.m. I have my first meal at 5 a.m. Once I'm done with that meal, I just go downstairs to the convenience store and buy a bottle of Fanta.
Wow, is that your cheat?
That is the one cheat for the day. Yes.
What's one fun fact about you that the team might not know?
I used to be a dancer. I used to teach dance.
Oh,
fun fact.
This is going to go viral. Thank you, Taryn. You've been a good sport. Have an awesome rest of your day.
Appreciate you, man. Enjoy it.
This time, 3 years ago, Dogs of War was but an early concept in its initial stages of development. Since then, the island maps have been reimagined end-to-end, with deeper traversal and narrative woven into every route. We also consolidated the early mix of biomes into a single, bold environment to sharpen the game's identity. And this is also when the Doberman made his debut, an instant icon. And now, 3 years later, we stand on a battlefield that's richer, sharper, and more alive than ever, with even bigger things still to come. Let's dive into everything the playable community has been up to. The Week 8 qualifier tournament has officially wrapped, and what a finale it was. A big congratulations to our qualifiers. With these results, we now have the full roster locked in for the grand tournament. Following the success of the first merch contest, we've launched Part 2. All you have to do is wear your Gen 2 playable merch in public and post a picture in the merch contest channel for a chance to win 500,000 bull. This contest will run for 1 full month to give everyone time to grab some gear and join in. This week's Lemon Club was a blast as the community came together for a casual, competitive round of Uno. The laughs were non-stop and the back and forth was legendary. It was another great example of what makes our community special. To end the week on a high note, we rolled out another lemon draw. One lucky member walked away with a surprise prize pack.
Lucky number 17. Let's go ahead and get the lemons up and get them dropping. We have Cypher, Zyrex, Omega, Nova, Anger, Ispra, Reverse Bones, Oleg. Who's gonna win? And it is Zaruk. Congratulations, Zaruk, you have won this week, and you are our first Golden Lemon winner that we've had in a while. Congratulations.
Thank you to everyone who took part in events, tournaments, and contests this week. Your participation is what powers the playable ecosystem. Until next time, stay awesome and stay bullish. And that's a wrap for the latest deep dive, but the journey doesn't end here. Want to shape the future of playable games? Jump into our Discord, ask questions, share feedback, or just come say hi. Whether you're curious about nodes, Bullcoin, or getting your hands on early access, our crew and the community have your back 24/7. Hit subscribe, join the revolution, and we'll see you in the games.